What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day or morning or night or whatever time it is you guys are watching this. Today we're going to talk about 3 rider mistakes. Not going to go into detail about like technique and riding things and blah 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 blah. It's just going to be 3 simple things that save you a lot of pain if you guys just follow through with it. I've seen a lot of crashes recently here in San Diego with new riders and stuff, and specifically a lot of people talking on the San Diego Riders United page, and I'm getting tired of seeing the I should have listened, or I should have done this, or I should have done that. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. First off, I want to say thank you guys for watching and taking your time out of your day to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. So I just wanted to say thank you to all you guys and all you newer subscribers. I appreciate it as well for stopping by and hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my Instagram page. I'll put the link down below. I got the Twitters and the Facebooks. I got it all down below. All my other social media. So feel free to check that out and say hello over there. Alright. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I should take that one day to work and just vlog. I'll just vlog the whole way. The very first thing I'm going to say is going to be in order of steps the way you should do it. At least the first one. The second 2 should be done together. But the very first thing, as a new rider, please go take the MSF course. It's worth it. Just go take it. Don't try to learn on your own. Don't try to learn from your buddy. Just take the course. You're going to learn the very basics on how to survive out here on the streets riding around on a motorcycle. Statistically, MSF course riders tend to crash less. And keep in mind, it may not be called MSF in your area. They have different rider courses. They all do the same thing. Basically, you go, you take the class, right? It's like usually like a 3-day class. It's 1 day in class and 2 days riding. They teach you all the mechanics of a motorcycle, how to ride it, the throttle, the braking, all of it. They teach it all to you. Then you take a little, a little test. They make sure that you know what you're doing. Then you go to the DMV, you take your written test, and that's it. You have a license. So it actually makes it much easier for you to obtain a license than trying to do it on your own. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the DMV course. It's not as easy. It's usually a deal for younger riders, and it's totally worth it. Makes it worth it for you guys. And I mean, that's the first thing I have to say. And I always hear this is I should have taken the class, and that's a lot of this topic where I am talking about it, is because I keep hearing new riders going, I should have done this and I should have done that and I should have listened. And that's what brought this about. Is I'm kind of irritated of hearing new riders saying, I should have done this, I should have done that, and not listening. So this is just my advice. Take the MSF course, get that shit done. And that's the best way to start out riding a motorcycle, right there. Now these next two, they can definitely go hand in hand, and they're not in any particular order. So I'll start off with when you're buying your first bike. I don't care if it's $2,000, $3,000, whatever you have saved up. Remember, you have to buy your fucking gear with that money. I hear a lot of people say, I got $2,500, that's all I got, and they don't even have the idea of like getting a helmet or getting a jacket or getting gloves. It's not even in their fucking mindset, and it's so irritating. It's like, and then you tell them, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot, because you think it's like, gear's not cheap. First of all, you want to spend money on your gear. Like that's like protecting you when you go down. If you go down, that is what's going to save your life. It's going to save your skin. It's going to save your hands. It's going to save your head. Don't go cheap on that shit. Like, do it right. Do it right the first time, and you don't have to worry about it. And then the better the gear you get, the longer it's going to last. Whether as long as it's DOT approved, at least in the United States, for a helmet, you're good to go. The difference is if you spend a little bit more, you get a little bit more quality in terms of a helmet that's quiet, a helmet that's comfortable, longevity. It's not going to fall apart on you and shit like that. So when you're buying your bike, your first bike, don't forget about that. And if you're buying a brand new bike or you're buying it at a store, one of the things you can do that sometimes they don't tell you is you can talk them into putting your gear into your loan. So let's say you have a $6,000 loan and the bike only costs, you know, I don't know, $4,500 or whatever the price is. Ask if you can put the gear in the loan. If you don't got the money for it and you need to get it, just ask, be like, hey, can we just put this in the price of the loan? And a lot of times they'll let you do that. You throw your jacket, gloves, helmet, all your, if you want boots, all of that into the price of the loan. And I mean, it's hard. Obviously, financially wise, it's probably not the best idea to finance your gear. But look, if you got to do what you got to do if you want to ride, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So get that shit done. Don't forget about that. And here's the third thing. And this one, man, this one, I hear stories all the time of people that don't do this and they get screwed because someone didn't tell them or because they thought they can get away with it. Do not ride with liability insurance. I don't care if you bought a $2,000 bike, a $1,500 bike, or a $1,000 bike. Do not ride with liability insurance. And there's several reasons why you shouldn't do that, and I'm going to go into that here. Number one, if you bought a $1,500 bike, you probably scraped up to save that money to get that bike. So if you crash with liability, you're fucked. They're not covering it. You're not getting a new bike. You're not going past go. Do not collect $200. You feel me? You're screwed. And if you happen to injure somebody because you crashed, if you happen to hurt somebody, if you hurt their pinky, right, and they have to have surgery on their pinky, you are gonna be so screwed. A pinky is gonna cost you thousands of dollars, right? You could have saved yourself that pain of having to pay thousands of dollars in court fees, possibly in doctor's fees, because you wanted to get liability. It's not worth it, even if you get a cheaper bike. If you injure somebody or damage somebody's car, you know, that's coming out of your pocket. So if you're scrimping around trying to save $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 for a bike, and you think that's hard, what do you think it's going to be when you hurt somebody or you get in an accident and you damage somebody's property, and now you're out of a bike, right? You don't have a bike. You don't have the money to buy a new bike. And now that was close. And then now you have to pay for the damages, or you have to pay for the pain that you caused somebody because you wanted to get liability. Go ahead and pick yourself up some big boy insurance and get full coverage. I don't care if you go with Progressive, if you go with Geico, if you go with AAA. Fuck it, go with Fred Loya Insurance as long as you got that full coverage, because you are going to regret it. And not only you're going to cause someone else to freaking regret it. Like I said in the beginning, guys, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, to stop by, to comment, to say hello, all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out some of my other social media, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on Twitch. If you guys, I haven't Twitched lately, but I got a new camera, what do you call it, webcam. So I might start twitching a little bit and playing some games a little bit more. It's just been a minute, and with the move and all, so I haven't really been on the PC. I'm really working to get back onto my schedule. I know it's irritated me that I haven't had videos to put up, so thanks for sticking around through this through this scheduling troubling times, or whatever you want to call it. Really appreciate it. Again, if you're a new rider, man, I really advise you guys take some of the advice here. It's some solid advice. I've seen it time and time again of new riders doing stupid shit, and you know, because someone didn't tell them and call them out on their bullshit. Man, I'm telling you, it's your life. Do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, as Red and Snowcat say, at the end of the day, you're going to be paying for it. Because if you don't have full coverage and you fuck someone up, you're screwed. If you go down and you didn't spend money on the good gear and that shit shreds, or you know, you go down and you don't have any gear, man, you're screwed. Or, you know, if you get into a situation on the bike that you were never prepared for, emergency braking, you know, obstacle avoidance, any of that stuff, and that you haven't practiced for, and something happens and you goes down because you didn't take the MSF course, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm telling you right now, the things I've said right now, take my advice. They're so worth it. Simple things. It's nothing about technique. I'm not talking about, you know, some crazy off the wall type shit. Just take my advice, man. It'll be worth it if something happens, you know. But until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, morning, night, or whatever time it is you guys are watching this. I gotta go ahead and finish my route here. As you can see, this traffic sucks, and I gotta get to work, man. I'm already late. I'm already a little late. But man, I need to go get an omelet. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get to work so I can get an omelet. Yes, my work has a cafeteria, and they make some bomb-ass omelets. So that's what it's about. I'm about to get an omelet and sit down and do some work. But until next time, guys, hope you guys have a fantastic day, evening. Like I said, stick around, hit that link, subscribe button, like button, YouTube button, all the buttons down below, all the links. Click them all. Just click them all. Just trust me. Click them all. You're good. Later.